Oh man, it says I'm in live for 10 seconds. I just clicked the button. Ah, it's either StreamYard is lying to me or I have entered a time warp. Hello and welcome. I am, of course, your host, Elizavar, the man with the plan, the man of the hour, the man who's here to talk about comic books because, well, that's what we do here. On Wednesdays, at least. On Wednesdays, at least, we talk about comic books. Sometimes we talk about them, other times. But Wednesdays, unless something crazy has happened, we talk about comic books. We got some books already piled up here. These are not things I got today. These are things I received previously. This came in the mail on Monday, and then there's some other stuff under here that came in the mail prior to that. Life, comes at you fast, as they say, right? I think that's what they say. And honestly, pretty good stuff. I'm excited to read some of this stuff, but I intentionally didn't flip through these alternative books because I think I'm like a year behind on alternative books, and I don't want to talk about it. That's not how I want to be when it comes to reading comic books. I know I'm going to like most of this stuff because I've liked most of the same stuff in the same vein created by the same people, so it only makes sense that I would be into this, right? But you never know. And getting spoiled is no fun. We got the Endless Legend soundtrack playing here from Amplitude Studios. And let me just, Oh, YouTube didn't like my thumbnail? Okay, well, I was going to upload a picture of a bunny, but I guess we can't have that. I guess a bunny thumbnail would just break YouTube in half. So, hello and welcome. I'm happy to see any and all of you here hanging out with me. You choosing to spend some of your precious time with me means a lot. Let me pop here, making up for. Yep. Let me now come on by. Boom, got that. And then let me just copy this. Let me drop that link in my my Discord. Come on in. Booyah! Alright. Oh, there's a boom! Look at that. Immediately I tweet it, and then boosh! Ninja Weasel is here. The man is a wizard. He's a weasel. He's a weasel wizard. No, he's neither. He's a ninja. Funny story. First, before we get started. So, last time I was there, Sean had no bags. Okay, he had no bags. So he put my books in the, like one of the newsletters. And so this week, and I didn't get to go last week because I ended up working until like 8 o'clock. Last week was pretty miserable. I forget exactly when I got out of work, but it was late. So anyway, this week I go, and I'm taking the man some bags. So I took him a bag full of bags. And then instead of using one of the bags he already had, you know what he did? He gave me my stuff in one of my own bags. As if I needed another bag here. I don't know. He chuckled when he picked the bag up, and then I realized what he did, and I also chuckled. So that's my Sean story for the day. As far as shopkeepers go, he's pretty darn good. Having me some delicious cola. If you or a loved one have been hurt by cola, please call the law firm of Bar and Weasel. It is never late, nor is he early. He arrives for Oh, let me put that up. Yep, totally sweet and flips out all the time. I've heard they even kill a lot of people. Is that true? Do you know if that's true, Ninja Weasel? See, 6 is playing Factorio. I might go stream bomb him or something. That might be fun to annoy him while he's doing. God, he was totally killing me earlier. Because he was sitting there and he was laying stuff out in the worst possible way. He had stuff going every which direction out from a central point. Instead of just making a bus and building linear down the bus with more advanced stuff down that way and more primitive stuff down that way. Oh, the man was a maniac. He was an absolute maniac. Because with the main bus, you go this way and then you can scale out either way as far as you need. You put room for 20 or 30 belts in the middle, and you should be good to go, Anyway, I'm sorry. That has nothing to do with anything. So let's get to comic booking. I've been kind of holding off, waiting a few minutes, and the wait is over. Oh yeah, the swag from the alternative stuff. I really need to just shove all this stuff into my card sleeves and things. Just put those over there for now. And we're not going to show the cover of this book by accident. Let's hide that. I was in the middle of bagging and boarding this stuff the other day, and then I stopped for whatever unknown mystery reason. This bag, the right size. Oh no, that bag is too big. This bag is definitely too big for that book. Here we go. So the cover for House of Slaughter number 8 is kind of grody. I did a whole video just looking at these 3 covers. House of Slaughter 7, 8, and 9. And 8 was grody. I never want to see 8 again. There we go. I'm not sure where I'm going to put these. And this is the stuff that Ben Slabak sent us over the weekend. Well, actually, he sent it when he was still in New York. But, I didn't get it till this weekend. Okay, and then we got all these alternative books. Is this the new story arc? The one I haven't read yet? It might be. That would be kind of cool to read if it is. Haven't read any of those yet. Looking forward to that because that'll be funny. Hopefully that's funny. Unit 44 is kind of hit and miss with its humor. That's going to be awesome. And the cover of that's pretty cool. So who am I to complain? Anyway, that's old stuff. And we're not here to talk about old stuff. We're here to talk about new stuff. So I get my comic books at Graham Cracker Comics. And you go to Graham Cracker Comics on a Wednesday and you get 3 free books out of the 75-cent bin. So let's it's a Fantastic Four comic from Marvel Knights. So this is probably like what, early 2000s. $2.99. That's what DC Comics cost until like 2 years ago. We open to an advertisement. Another advertisement. Another advertisement. Another advertisement. The Count Duckula Flash game at DuckulaDVD.com. Yeah, okay. That's kind of wild. I'm not that interested in that Fantastic Four book, unfortunately. I thought it was going to be cool, but then it looked like it wasn't going to be. However, we've got Fantastic Force. Is the zoom in and out working for you? No? Okay, it was worth a try. In a haven of... Oh, there must be something in this book. Oh, we got a postcard. Oh, this is actually when you can just buy a subscription from a publisher, bro. This must be early 90s. I mean, I guess from the name it was early 90s. Plus her way she looks. Like, that looks so early 90s. 94, yeah. You probably can't read that teeny tiny text. But I assure you, it says 1994. So I don't know, is this like a spin-off of Fantastic Four? Where they just play in and there's an advertisement. Hey, look at that. Oh, Thrak. Karukt. Lest I began to lose my patience. You are Isaac Sandor, the noted gene tech. Answer the question. For I would regret having to cause you bodily harm. Yeah, okay. I'll stop reading it in that voice. I don't know. I'd never heard of it before, so I figured I'd pick it up. Plus, it's Marvel. How bad could it be? Please don't answer that question. All right, I got this totally, like, crunched and bent book here. You can see from the glare, like, it's been scrunched down here. Fantasy? Huh? Fantasy? Huh? Captain Ovis versus Viscount Grant. I don't even know what this is. Warp Graphics, Hunter XX, Trial in the Sky. Like, I got no idea what this was. It looked weird, and I opened it up, and I saw some art that sometimes looked okay. So I'm kind of hoping this is going to be like fun to flip through, if nothing else. Chapter 1, Strangers. Look at this dude, this little wizard guy or whatever over here. He looks incredible. Ah, yes, Fantastic Force with the ever green-eyed entity. Yes, Ninja Weasel. Oh, this is why we keep you around. So I got no idea what this book is. It looks like some kind of anthology book. Unicorn Isle. 12-part fantasy adventure, danger, intrigue, courage, hope, and soaring inspiration. Why didn't you just sell it as a graphic novel? You know, I think that's a good question. That's a good question. Why are there even such a thing as miniseries? Think about it. What's the point of a miniseries? Just make the thing you want to make. Make your graphic novel. Be done with it. You know? I know. You probably know. But do the people in this industry running it know? They apparently don't. Because they want to sell you the same product as many times as they can. They want to take something and repackage it and resell it, repackage it, resell it again, repackage it, resell it again, make that money. And I understand why. Because you've already got this like catalog of stuff out there. You might as well make some money off of it. But it also seems kind of silly because you can only sell so many variant covers, man. The market is slowly dying. It's slowly like collapsing in on itself. I saw a tweet, I'll probably never be able to find it now, from Liam Sharp. Yeah, Liam Sharp. The guy who did that book I thought would be really cool that was sci-fi related and stuff like 3-4 months ago. And I'm suddenly blanking on the name. Just like I was blanking on his name. And it was kind of terrible. Like, he was complaining, like, oh, man, we can't produce this anymore if we sell under 7,000 because we won't make any money. And it's like, maybe if you'd made a better book with fewer variant covers, you know, like, instead of getting 17 variant covers, maybe if you had concentrated on making your book actually freaking readable, you wouldn't have that problem. But that's not the path he chose. That's not the path anybody else on his creative team chose. They just did their thing. And maybe that thing didn't work out. I don't know. I was about to put a book down here, but it's the book I'm most hyped for, so we're going to do it last. So instead, we'll start with something that I know is going to be cringe, and I probably can't even open it on stream. If I open this up, I will have to open it up off camera and then show it to you after I find safe pages, because, I mean, you can kind of see from the cover, like, we ain't exactly playing it safe here with Glenn Danzig's latest comic. I think I got like the last issue of this like a year ago. This dude produces like one book a year. He's an absolute maniac. He's an absolute madman. Hey, we could actually show some of this on camera. That's nice. Looks like there's 2 stories in it. One with the Simon Bisley art. That's got the heavy metal braziers, whatever. And then this looks like something out of a Vertigo book. I'm not sure what to make of it. The Domain of the Infernals! So these books are always kind of like garbage. But they're garbage in such a weird way that, I don't know. I like it. It reminds me of like really bad 90s comics, but in a fun way. God, I'm just insulting this book left and right, and I don't mean to. I know I'm going to be entertained by it. Let's put it that way. I know that when I get into this thing, I'm going to have fun reading it and flipping through it and going, this is stupid, if nothing else. All right, next up we got Once and Future, issue number 30. The last issue ended off with her becoming King Arthur. The real one. She pulled the sword from the stone in the middle of multiple other King Arthurs trying to kill her. And I don't really know what's going to happen here. Oh, right. They went off to go fight Merlin, and Merlin, like, got a dragon. So, there we go. Crazy stuff is happening. And it looks like their plan to make the whole world forget what was going down is going to work out, because King Lear has picked up the water from the river Lev? I don't know how to pronounce that. The one that makes you forget things, and is raining it, because mythology. And I have to imagine that this is going to be like the last book in the run. I don't see how after all this stuff has gone down and they make everybody forget that there could be anything left to that story. So I'm really looking forward to reading this. I expect this to be the capstone to what has been, with like 2 exceptions in the whole run, an absolute blast to read. Once and Future has been monumental. It has been fantabulous. Just good stuff. All right, next up. That's the drum roll. You can't hear it. Sorry. Is boom. Now I would swear the time between issue 1 and issue 2 was like multiple months. Like maybe I'm wrong and it just feels like it was that long. But I am really kind of hyped for Kryptonian versus zombie Kryptonian kind of violence. And hold on, I gotta mute the microphone. I'm about to cough. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. So we got Kryptonian versus zombie Kryptonian violence. We should have like New God versus, other New God violence. Apparently we got Lobo hanging out. Don't know why. He's Loboing it up. Adam Strange showing up. That's probably not good. Oh yeah, that's definitely not good stuff. Yep, this is known as bad stuff. Batman and the Joker, the deadly duo. There you go, Ninja Weasel. I know you've like tuned out, man. You're over there, you're like having dinner or something, flipping some flapjacks on the stove. But here you go. Here's your new comic book series to read. Batman and the Joker, the deadly duo. Meet the Dark Knight's newest partner, his greatest enemy. 7 issues starting in November. DC Black Label. Oh, so it's not going to be canonical. So they can really go wild. But I would recognize Mark Silvestri art like anywhere. I don't know if he's just doing the covers or what, but that's definitely his handiwork we're looking at. And his name's right up here. So maybe that would be cool. I probably won't read it. There we go. There's the reaction right there. Let's put this back up here on screen. Whoop. There you go. So everybody can see what the dots were for. Yep. When I say things like DC Comics is creatively bankrupt, this is exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. This is exactly what I mean. All right, we're going to flip this closed. You're going back to the critically acclaimed MMO Final Fantasy XIV. Well, there you go. Final Fantasy XIV, free advertisement. You should pay me. You should pay me. I will stream you. Of course, everybody else is streaming them too, so it won't do me much good to make that offer. And what should be some actually good Batman stuff? Batman Beyond the White Knight. Book 6. Looking pretty cool. Wow, Harley. I love the shadows in the background. Wow, Harley, maybe you should put some clothes on when you're sleeping with Batman. Oh. You got some violence over here. Some Robin on Robin violence, basically. Good times. Ooh, good use of color to be super dramatic over on the left page here. Oh! That is a mess of panels, and I like it. So yeah, I expect I'm going to enjoy this book a lot. I like Batman Beyond anyway. I like the White Knight stuff. What happens if we combine them? Downside, as always, these cardboard covers don't want to stick. Sir, that is incredibly counterproductive. Womp womp. Hey. This is a comic book. Oh, there's words. Hold on. Let me just skip past this since there's words. There we go. Look, I'm trying to get this book into the hands of teenagers who, never mind. They want to see the topless woman too. All right, you win this round, Ninja Weasel. You win this round. And finally, the book I am most genuinely looking forward to. Oh, wait, that's the back cover. most genuinely looking forward to. I am so hyped for this. And if you saw my reviews of it, if you've seen the games I play a lot of, you'll understand why. Hotline Miami, aka Chicken Devil, aka the sequel to Chicken Devil, which is Chicken Devils. Absolutely fantastic. I don't even need to open this book up and read it to have a pretty good idea that I'm going to read this thing and go, man, that book was awesome. Because I'm pretty sure this book is going to be awesome. Let's open it up. Let's open it. I'm going to do it off camera just in case there's like guts everywhere or something grody. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of setup here. Kind of recapping what happened before. Do we get to like them shooting people? Lots of yelling. Ooh. Yep, we got a dead dude. We got some headbutting. And of course the cops are no use because the cops are just 100% cool with what this dude's doing because he's just killing other criminals. God, I am just so like hyped to read this book. It's maybe not as crazy as Hotline Miami, and that's probably a good thing. Because then, you know, Hotline Miami, Wildlife or whatever it was, like wouldn't need to exist. And that was a great book too. I'm really glad that we read that. I'm really hyped to read this. And I'm kind of afraid that if I keep looking at it, I'm just going to pick it up and read it right now on stream. And thus get in trouble with my YouTube overlords who will be like, why are you showing the entire comic book on stream to your audience? And I'll be like, I don't know, sir. I can't defend it. Please forgive me. And I don't want to be in that position. But like, look at some of this stuff with the crazy layouts, okay? We got a circular panel here. It's mostly covered up, but it's still circular. And it's kind of in a fisheye lens. Like, that little curve right there is so cool. Then we're stacking panels up on top of panels on the left over here. Over here on the right, we got panels laid out in a radial spray. Like, this is just dynamic as all get out, man. The dynamism is popping off the page. It's getting into your brain. It's infecting you with the dynamo. And pretty soon you're going to be shooting lightning out of your fingertips. You're going to be singing opera. You're going to be driving a stupid car through the game zone. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't want to go that far. But if you're not careful, it's going to happen. Just make sure that no big sweaty Austrian dudes beat you up while you're doing it. Because that's kind of like the job hazard. Don't do it. Not even once. You got to avoid that one. But otherwise, the dynamism is popping. Man, I'm so hyped for this. I want to shut up and go read it right now, but I'll try to avoid that. Because we also got like the DC preview thing. My shop man just shoved it in my bag. I guess he figures I like DC books. Action Comics 1051. That is way too many Kryptonians. That's kind of dumb. Batman, Superman, World's Finest. 14th series of that. Batman, One Bad Day. I don't even know what half this stuff is anymore. Swamp Thing, Batman the Imposter. These must be trades. Girl Taking Over, a Lois Lane story. Oh, that could be fun. Probably won't be, but it could be. Batman Incorporated number 4. Oh, did they restart Batman Incorporated? They must have. Why? 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 Didn't we just have like a Catman number 51 a couple years ago? Like, I don't know. Oh, dude, I should have took a picture of it. There was a whole bunch of human targets sitting in Heart of that Running Man. Hey, dude, I just watched the Running Man like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago or something. Like, it's fresh in my memory, man. I love that movie. But like, I saw a whole bunch of these in the 75-cent bin at my store. Those, Vampirella Dark Power. There was a couple titles. There's just like dozens of these things in the boxes of free stuff. And he can't even give them away. Like, I don't know what that says, but when you can't give away something, you have so many of them that you can't get rid of them all for the price of free. That says something about the quality of the product. I'll let you draw your own conclusion. But I did see a bunch of human targets. And like I said, Vampirella Dark Powers, or The Dark Powers, whatever it was. There's a couple Mother of Madness or whatever that book was in there. Man, the Human Target TV series is so good, I'm mad as heck that it ended where it did. Yeah, well, maybe you should pick up the comic. I have no idea if these things are even related to each other. DC's Harley Quinn romances. Okay, this is actually probably stupid and fun. 8 steaming stories of tempestuous romance featuring love, heartbreak, and smoldering sensuality. Oh, baby. And of course, they couldn't just make do with one cover. We had to have at least 3. Detective Comics 1068. Yet another Batman book right below it. Oh, look. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're going to suck me in with this. Batman, The Adventures Continue Season 3. I'm going to end up reading this, and I'm going to complain about it the whole dang time. I already know. Please, can we get on model for the actual cartoon? Don't use the Season 3 Bane. Nobody wants Gimp Mask Bane. Everybody wants, Bane with the flag on his head or something. Dang nabbit, they got me. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Oh, there we go. Batman and the Joker, the Deadly Duo number 3. We're back on topic here. And I think that's probably the perfect place to end. Just on this cover. So instead of the Red Hood, he's the Black Hood or the Bat Hood or something. I guess that's what's going on there. I don't know. Written by Mark Silvestri, art by Mark Silvestri, cover by Mark Silvestri. Well, it's a Mark Silvestri. Oh my gosh. If he's doing the art inside, I have to buy it. If he's doing the art inside, I'm going to end up buying it. I don't want to, but I'm going to. Okay. DC's just going to take my money and run. That's fine. I'm not even interested in this, but I like Mark Silvestri's art. Oh, look, another Batman book. So that's approximately 412 Batman books from DC Comics coming out over the next couple of months. Oh, the evolution of the DC Universe begins January 2023. So, Lazarus Planet. So, we've already abandoned the new normal of New Frontier or Infinite Frontier, whatever it was. Which I don't think they ever even explored what that was. And now we're going to get a new bunch of characters. Isn't that awesome? That's awesome. All right, you all take care of yourselves. I'm going to get out of here. And then, I don't know if I'm going to be on Twitch or not. I guess we'll just have to find out. But I will be probably hanging out in 6F Cyrus's chat on Twitch. So if you want to say hi to me over there, you can. Otherwise, you all take care of yourselves. I think I already said that. But have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Especially that like button. Be sure to smash that on your way out of here. And I hope to see you again next week. Sorry that we didn't have a show last week, but that was just how life worked out that day. That was a busy day.